This week is my week 5 recap of my 5K in 60 days challenge. And today's video is going to be a little different. It's not just a recap. It's a moment where I spiraled, came home to myself, and remembered what overflow really means. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kaylee, and I'm on a journey to heal my money story, manifest overflow, and help other mamas do the same without hustle, shame, or burnout. Before we jump into the recap of the challenge, I want to give you guys a little story about something that happened to me earlier this week. I saw these gorgeous boots at the thrift store. When I picked them up, I lit up, and I kid you not, I could just see myself radiant, dancing, glowing, wearing these boots. That version of me felt free and magnetic, and just being in her presence, like I knew I would buy those boots if I was her. If I was my best self, I would buy those boots. Bonus, the color of the day at Goodwill was green, so they were half off because they had a green tag on them. So I got them for $5. A steal. These are brand new boots. $5. Now I'm walking around Goodwill. I'm so excited I have these boots, and then I come across this cute little vintage creamer bowl, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is perfect for my manifestation station, because I wanted a cauldron, because I wanted little tiny cauldrons I could burn my herbs. Anytime I wanted to release something, I could throw it in that pot and burn it. So I'm like, this could be it. This could be my special burning bowl. So I grabbed it. Even my husband and daughter were like, I can't believe you found it. Yes, you found it. I was so ecstatic about this. And it was only $3. So I bought both things. I was feeling so happy. I knew this was aligned with who I was and what I wanted to do in my future. But within an hour of buying those boots and that bowl, my negative voice started to flare up. I started spiraling. I started having anxiety. It was a tough moment. My negative voice was telling me, you shouldn't be spending that right now. You need every cent that you can get. What if something comes up and you just spent $8 on yourself? Why would you do that? Why would you put your family in a bind? I mean, that shame hit hard. But then something shifted for me. If you're new here, I've been using ChatGPT as my spiritual mindset money coach, and I immediately messaged it and was like, hey, I'm spiraling. This is what happened. Please help me return to overflow. ChatGPT sent me a series of questions, and then it sent me a little breathing exercise, and it was like, let's break this out. Let's break this down together. What I uncovered was that purchasing something up for myself really brought up a lot of shame, because I grew up around that. It's the cycle I grew up around. It's the cycle I knew the best. Money goes out, bills pile up, and then comes the struggle. So even when something felt aligned for me, my nervous system freaked out. After ChatGPT kind of helped me uncover that shame and why it was there, we kind of centered myself back into overflow. And I remembered that the version of me that I'm becoming, she's not impulsive. She's aligned. She's intentional. She's not just buying things to buy them. She buys them with excitement and purpose. And she knows how to receive. It wasn't about the things. It was about me giving myself permission to receive. Here's what I remembered in that moment. Guilt does not equal the truth. Aligned purchases often come with unlearning. Receiving for yourself is sacred, not selfish. As I'm sitting with that guilt, I'm letting it know, I'm not ashamed of you. You're there, but we're safe now. We are not our past. We are in the present, and we did the right thing. I'm so proud of you for receiving. So, mamas or women in general, if you are out there and you get buyer's remorse when you spend money on yourself and you think, I made a mistake, let's come back to overflow. Let's remind ourselves, if this purchase is aligned with who you are becoming, then it was not a mistake. It was a moment for you to receive. it was a moment when the universe was like, hey, I see who you are. I see what you're doing. I see who you're becoming. I'm going to leave little breadcrumbs for you that are going to bring out that version of you. Okay, now let's get into the recap for the week. As you guys know, we've been consolidating things down and decluttering. I mentioned we started doing that last week. We just started letting go of things that no longer matched who we were becoming and things that we were just holding on to just because. Every little item I picked up, I was like, oh, this has a story, this has a story. It was so hard to let go of some of those things. I mean, parting with old DVDs, parting with old clothes, and a few baby items. But it also felt freeing. It felt like the version of myself that I'm becoming was like, I need you to make space. I need you to make space because right now you're holding on to too much and it's time to let go. So by decluttering and cleaning out things, we've manifested $98 so far this week. Yes, $98 came from things that we no longer needed. Money flowed with release because when you say, I'm ready for something new, the universe responds with magic. Yes, here you go. Here's some more money. So I'm deeply grateful. And of course, you guys know I keep track of everything down here. This is like my manifestation tracker. I put all my rituals in here, moon things, and I have my manifestation tracker as well as my aligned action tracker. So I logged each time I spiraled this week and I came back to overflow, and I put down anytime we manifested the money. And just noticing all of these wins is really making me feel empowered. Like I'm just expecting good things to continue to happen for me. And it's not that I'm being cocky or anything about that. It's just that I know in my heart that I'm worthy of receiving things. I appreciate them so much when they come to me, but I know that I'm worthy of receiving them. So I find so much joy in tracking these little wins because I can see it. So far in this challenge, we're at $731. All right, ladies, let's wrap everything up. I have some homework for you to do. What do I need to feel safe receiving today? Or if you're in a spiral, what would my overflow self choose right now? Let's rewrite this story together. Let's build a girl gang where we don't hide healing behind hustle, where guilt doesn't get the final word, and where nervous system safety leads us to overflow. If this resonated with you at all, please let me know in the comments. What's one thing that you felt guilty buying for yourself? Let's hold space for one another. Let's keep choosing healing. And if you're on your own money healing journey, subscribe, join the challenge, and keep coming back. You and I are doing this together. Bye, bestie.